Welcome back to Living Life with Jerry and Mel. I've changed my mind again.
Well, we're getting sun down here next to the house, as you saw, but we're not really getting any at the greenhouse. So, we put some lights in there to try to help, but so far it hasn't helped. So here's what we're going to try to do this time. All right, I have this old bush right here, and this thing, when it grows, it's actually like a tree, and it's just too big for this area. So I'm gonna pull that up, and I'll transplant it up in the front there somewhere, and then we're gonna see if by doing that, if we've got enough room. If not, then we'll transplant one of these roses. So let's see, let's get busy. Let me get my chain. All right, I've got my chain hooked to that, but boy, I don't have much room, so I'm gonna have to back this thing in here close.
We have a little bit of collateral damage, but I think it will be okay in the end. I'll just have to baby it a lot. So this is really all that was broken off of the rose bush that was in the way, but I think it needed to come off anyway, so I think we're in good shape. Jerry here is going to get out a bunch of those roots and kind of level that up back there. Then I think we're going to go get some sand over here on the side near the driveway where it washes down every time it rains to kind of help get everything leveled out. And then we will bring our pavers, our concrete pavers that we got to set the greenhouse on, and we will lay out our little footprint there in that area. And at first I was adamant that I did not want it over here because I just didn't want it in front of the house. But I think the greenhouse is small enough that it's not going to be like it's some big obstruction in front of the house, and I think it will be the best place that we have for it to make it work for us. It's moving day again. Oh wait, that stake, is it stuck on something? So we're
I think that'll be good. You know, it gives us room to get over to the hose. It's kind of out of the way. And it's going to get more sun for sure.
Oh yes, that's like probably the sunniest spot. Okay, I think we found where we want its new home to be. Hopefully this will be the last. So we're gonna move it out of here and go get our blocks for the base.
All right, we've got our base laid down. Of course it's not perfect, but the ground doesn't lay exactly perfect either. So I think now we're gonna put the greenhouse on there. You go around that way. All right. Well, what do you think?
I like it. It's not so super big that it's just a total eyesore in front of the house, and it's going to be much more convenient. Get a lot more sun.
It might actually work.
And yeah, hopefully it's going to work. Well, it is so hot and miserable out here today. The humidity is horrible, but hopefully this is going to be a wrap on the greenhouse. And
The greenhouse moves.
the greenhouse moves, yes. Hopefully it has found its home. I believe this is where it will get the most sun and everything and do its best. So cross your fingers that everything's going to work out. So thank you for sticking around with us. Hope you liked the video. If you give us a like or maybe a hype, or subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed, that would really help us out. So thanks for sticking around with us, and see you next time on Living Life
With Jerry and Mel.
Bye.